Hello everybody and welcome back to another Destiny video. In this Destiny video, I'll be showing you guys how to get the Khvostov 7G-0X. In order to start the quest that allows you to get this Khvostov 7G-0X is that you have to dismantle the first Khvostov you get when you first start the game on the first mission. And if you happen to not have this Khvostov, then you will have to just patrol the Plaguelands and follow my lead. Now you'll have to return to the spot where you first start the game when you first start your character, the first spot where you are at. Now that is where I'm headed right now, and I'll speed up the clip. Once you've made it to this part, you'll see that there will be laser beams and a device right behind where you have to put a splicer intel relay that you can get from Broadmothers, which are wizards that appear randomly in the Plaguelands. Once you've done this, the lasers will open and you'll be able to make it back to where you first spawn. There will also be a captain right around the corner that will be super duper annoying, so you want to wreck his ass and then just continue. Now you're walking down this hallway and you're continuing down to where you first started the game, and you can just continue. There'll be some enemies when you come out into the Cosmodrome where the first highway is. Now just go ahead and kill all the enemies, and to start the quest you really actually could run through all of these, but it's just easier if you kill all of them. You can come over here and put in a splicer key in order to have access to 2 chests that will give you some spin metal and a relic, an Iron Lord relic, so you can kill and totally annihilate them enemies with the flaming fires. So you can just pick up the chests and you'll have some spin metal, and that's really all. Then you can run back out and destroy everybody with your super badass axe and just wreck them really, really hard. But beware, every second you lose some charge for the axe. So you want to make the most of it and kill all the enemies you can with it, because it just looks really cool. So you can also kill all of these guys and they won't explode because they like melt into fire. Jump onto the catch and turn to the left, and there'll be some more enemies and a whatchamacallit pilot servitor, which is an overgrown servitor, like a daddy servitor, and you have to kill him, which is very, very simple. If you have a Gallahorn, it totally melts him. So now I have my Gallahorn on now, and also a sniper does good DPS to him too. So go ahead and use that. Make sure to take out the sniper shanks that are also there in the corners. So go ahead and take out the shanks. Now that you've killed the boss, all you have to do is go into the right corner and there will be a chest. Go ahead and open it and it will give you the Khvostov 7G exotic schematic, and then return to Shiro and he will give you the quest to get the one and only Khvostov 7G-0X. So now I'm at the Iron Temple with Shiro, and here's the quest. We found a rifle. Now the next step is to patrol the playgrounds and find 3 weapon parts for the Khvostov and 10 manual pages for the Khvostov. Now I know where all 3 weapon parts are, and you're just going to want to follow my lead. How do you get the manual pages? It's very simple. All you have to do is kill enemies, and it will randomly drop from the enemies. Now the first piece is where you first get your first ship in the game, so follow my lead. Now that you've made it, take a left and ignore the enemies and head like you're heading to the steps. You'll see a triangle symbol, and instead of heading up the staircase, take a left and the weapon parts will be right under the staircase. And that is the location of the first Khvostov weapon part. Now follow my lead through the rocket yards and go do the Septic's Perfected Strike, or you could just act like you're doing the Septic's Perfected Strike, but just go through the Septic's Perfected Strike on patrol. Now I'm killing the enemies in hopes of getting more manual pages. Now the second weapon part will be after the part where the waves of enemies are, but since there are no waves, you can just clear the room. Now once you go through this area, there's going to be some more enemies and some hive. You can just clear them out, and the weapon part will be in the right corner, right behind all the hive. And that is the second location of the weapon parts. Now continue with the Septic's Perfected Strike again for the last and final weapon part. Now it is very, very simple because it is very, very close. Just kill all the enemies in this building and the weapon part will be there. Now I also happen to get a manual page here. Now come out this door and jump over this beam. You can just kill the vandal if it makes it easier for you, but it is optional. Now come and just pick up these weapon parts, and that will be the final weapon part you have to pick up. And now all you have to do is collect the rest of the manual pages. Now return to the Iron Temple to SHARE-4 to continue this Khvostov quest. Once you've taken all 10 manual pages, and he will tell you to do the Khvostov Rising, a Khvostov Rising mission. Now I've already done the mission, and it's very long and annoying because you have to kill this captain, so I'm just skipping to the part where you have an emotional moment with your ghost.
We don't know what they look like. Not on the outside, anyway. On the inside, I'd always known who you were, and that together, we could be something more. When you think about everything we've seen, everything we've done, I feel like I made the right choice. We should let Shiro know how it went out here. Let him admire his handiwork. And thanks, you know, for being my guardian.
Now return to SHARE-4 at the Iron Temple to complete the quest, and he will reward you with the Khvostov 7G-0X. Now since my primary inventory was full, it ended up at the postmaster. Here are the perks. It comes with automatic, burst fire, semi-auto, hammer forged, rifled barrel, braced frame, extended mag, counterbalance rangefinder, 450 RPM, and 900 RPM. It comes with the classic scope and the modernized scope, and that's how you get the Khvostov. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe for more Destiny gameplay and content, and I'll see you all in the next video.